Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Racing with me, Rollcage TV, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of fumbly fingers trying to get the timer started. I think I'm okay. Timer's only about a minute behind, 30 seconds behind. So, I did Gold, Time Attack, Finale. Boy, if you watched the last episode, you know this was a real challenge. Oh, the color of the background turns into the color of the trophy. I never noticed that. This has a gold hue. This has a bronze hue. This has no hue. I wonder if you try it and don't finish, you get a gray hue. I guess that has a gold hue. It's a blue hue. It's a blue hue when the cursor's on it. I don't have any silvers. I want to see a silver hue. Alright, I am ready for the fully upgraded version. I am going to select it. I think I have enough miles after the whole nonsense of last time to get the full upgrades. We will see. Otherwise, I might have to do a custom event. Alright, show hide the upgrades. I do have the mileage, yay. You don't actually have to have the full upgrades, but you do have to, oh, handling is better, that's good. You don't have to have the full upgrades, but you do have to have, don't hit back there, you will regret it. It'll take you all the way back to, like, the top of the pro menu. Okay, that was selected. Right now I'm on easy skill. I will turn it up to medium for the first race, but I'm not gonna try it on hard because these cars, I cannot beat them on hard. I found that out the hard way. I don't know if this, I didn't check to see if this was a multi-event race or multi-race event. I hope not. Well, let's go change the difficulty back to medium. That's the fastest way to do it, is from inside the race and restarting rather than going all the way back to the starting in 7. Yeah, starting in 7th, 26. You start you in the middle. Is this just a lap around? Well, we'll see. We'll see what it is. No, it's an actual race. You're starting in 7th. Maybe I'll be able to win it in medium. And my quote-unquote rival is in the back. Yeah, on medium, I'm like not even catching them. I should be even with them on hard, and then catching them on medium, and then catching them much easier on easy. At least that's been my experience. My car is fully upgraded. You know, their cars are fully upgraded, but my cars are also fully upgraded. I can't catch them on the straightaways. That's not a good sign. Oh. I have all the assists turned up too. All the handling and everything is turned up. So they're so fast I have to take so many risks passing them. And yes, I do still have to counter steer and stuff. That's even with all the handling up. All the stability control and whatnot, I still have to keep the back end from drifting out. There's 5 levels of the anti-lock brakes and stability management, traction control, and I was playing always on the medium, level 3, but now I've got it up to level 5. Well, I guess there's 6 levels you include off in place 0. Yeah, I'm not catching them. I got into in the 5th place. I would rather not play on easy mode because I know. And did I tap him? Somehow I got a nemesis out of him. He's going to be right there. Yeah, I had this nonsense last hour of the stream where the game wasn't. They kept smashing into me, knocking the walls and stuff, and I got a rival and I tried to restart the race on a easier difficulty level. I retired and they still got nemesis, and so I went back to the menu to try to start a new race. It said, do you want to continue what you're at or do a new one? I said, no, do a new one. And I still had the nemesis. I had to go in and it's like it ignored that you want to start in the middle. It did start you back at the first race, but you still have the nemesis you accumulated the first time you went through. So then I had to actually not quit the races, but just go through it was a 3-race event, go through and actually retire from all 3 events. So I didn't quit anything. So essentially I played through all the races. I played through all 3 races in the event, and so that I could finish last in the event, but the event would be officially completed. And then when I went to play it again, it was from scratch, and I didn't have any nemesis. Oh, that's a... They don't like using the flashbacks. You don't. The game is very fun to play. I make sure I say that all the time. At least once an episode, once an hour. The game is very fun to play. When you're racing, the racing part is fun. There's a lot of other things that are frustrating. The inconsistent difficulty level is one thing I'm young at. And it's not just... Oh yeah, that guy Pat. Well, I wasn't on the track. It's not just that. What was I trying to say? It's not just that. Oh, all the pro difficulty is harder than all the semi-pro is harder than all. No, it's not like that. Within the pro, some cars, they give the players other cars than you've got, which are faster than the car you've got. And so when you play on hard difficulty, which is actually the middle of the difficulty level, you are not at the same speed of them, because their cars are just faster than yours. And I tried to play where I bought a car, and some of the cars that are fastest are the ones you have to spend credits on. And some of them are only available in DLCs, but I do own the DLCs. Maybe that's why the AI is driving them. But I ran into what is probably another bug, and I didn't get credit for completing that race on my percentage. If you looked on my percentage completion of that particular class, like the tuning class and the pro, rather than, which is what I'm playing now, rather than showing 100% after completing it, if I used a, I think it was touring cars. Touring cars, it didn't show me 100% completion because the one section I did with a paid, I think because the one section I did with not the vehicle they started me with, but with a paid DLC vehicle. Not necessarily paid with cash DLC vehicle, but a vehicle I had to spend and gain credits on, which was faster than the vehicle that they started me off on. Because the first race, they always give you a loaner car. And so it seemed like, even though I got all the check boxes on the races to say I completed them all, I did not get the 100%. I didn't get the credit in the tally of completion percentage. So since then, I just haven't spent the credits on a loaner, so that when I get 100%, I get credit for 100%. Because you would need that for the final challenges race, but I can't do that anyway because you have to be able to win the drift contest, and I can't win the special races that require sponsor races because the sponsor cards are thank you for that advice. The sponsor cards that you get, you have to get a certain sponsorship. They got 3 criteria that you can fill, and some of them are broken. Even if you fulfill the criteria, you can't get it checked off as having been fulfilled. It doesn't track, it tracks 0 whenever you do any of them. So there's no way to actually do those races, which means you can't get 100% there. And since I also can't get 100% on the drifting because it's just hard, that means I have no chance of actually doing the final section. So sadly, this won't be 100% playthrough, and also sadly, I'm going to have to rerun this race. I'm pretty close to the. Oh, get to the inside! Get to the inside! Is that the last turn? Tell me that was the last turn! Let's see, this is exciting. I think I have a rewind to use too. Can't hold them off. Oh, I didn't use the rewind. I'm just braking hard, cutting them off on the inside. Oh, that I might have to use the rewind for. No. Oh, I'm using the rewind because I'm going to get a track penalty. Hopefully they'll go back far enough. Yeah, I just got bad right there. I went bad right there. And then once I hit that, I couldn't cover. The pressure's on, can I hold him off? He's in my rearview mirror, and yes! I wish every race was like that. Hopefully I succeeded. And they did have to finish first. And Laurie Dixon, who I think is my rival, quote unquote, on this race, finished third, and then the Ravens West guy, who are always your rivals, finished second. And I finished first, which meant I meet the objective. Yes, it was only a single race, thank goodness. If it was a multi-race event, I would have started crying. Yay! That's fun! That was very fun. Now, I get to go back and do the whole section that unlocked in the wrong order, which should be easier, so I will start it on hard. Oh, YouTube missed the fact that I won some banner in between because I ended the YouTube episode on the replay. And this one, of course, didn't give me a banner, so I could have ended it here, but yeah, it was I can't even tell you what banner it was, because, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Tuner. I have written down somewhere in some order what I'm going to be doing after tuner, but I still have a whole thing to go through, so I'm not going to get them all. So I got through the fully upgraded. Yay. Now I can do these, which were supposed to be done after these, but they didn't unlock when they were supposed to, so I had to come down here and do these. But now I can do this one. Okay. This is the Nissan Skyline, so I take it we're all going to have the same car, which will make it easier on me. And it starts with 2 rounds. I got to try to remember that. I only have to finish in 6th or higher. Okay. Now we go on to another thing that annoys me. You can't select your car. They give you the car, and it's a loaner. But then you have to have enough upgrades to be able to upgrade it, but you don't get it. You need mileage to get upgrades, as well as in-game currency. And you can't get enough mileage while you're driving a loaner because you don't get mileage. And so you have to actually go do a custom race to get the mileage you need for the upgrades for the next race. So you always have to I'm on medium now. So I will do the first of these on hard. I am going to still keep all the assists up. I think I'm keeping all the assists up from now on. Let's see how I can do on hard. I'll try it on hard. 1 race. If I fail, I'll try it on medium. 1 race. If I fail, I'll try it on hard. And it's two races in this event. Hard was the perfect difficulty for me when I first started the game. Throughout most of the game, it's been the perfect difficulty. All through rookie and semi-pro. But on pro, again, I don't know if it's because vehicles are harder to control, or because there were multiple vehicles for that class and the AI had harder vehicles. I think that might be part of it. They had faster vehicles. So if it wasn't for that bug, if it wasn't for certain bugs in the game would be good. Oh, it's an elimination race. I want to finish 6th or higher. But it's 2 elimination races. I'm not doing well, but I am blocking out the guy behind me as well, so. See, I did turn the difficulty up to hard, and I'm, like, cruising past the guys now. Now this is, like, too easy. I think part of it is because I have the traction control turned up, and you can see it is bad weather, so. It's not completely, it's not like it steers it, and you can spin the back end out, which I have done in the previous car, even with the traction control on. We'll have to be a little careful. It is pretty aggressive. So I haven't completely compromised my values, but I have compromised my values. Put the racing line on. I'm playing on. I have to play on the easiest difficulty level at times, easiest AI level at times. I have to. Use all the assists. I have to use flashbacks. I've just been compromising my desires over and over again in this game. But that's what it takes to get through the game. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I started a story last time about TTLMN 3 and how games get harder. TTLMN 2 was a perfect game. It was great. TTLMN 3 came out and it's so much better in certain aspects. handling is better. The scenery is certainly better. The courses are better because they're actually fun. They basically mapped out the entire TTL man in roads, and you know, it's awesome. Problem is, it's so difficult, so much more difficult than Isle of Man 2. I could play. There's basically 3 difficulty levels in Isle of Man 2. I could play through easier races and finish first. The medium races I could finish, you know, usually not first, but I could finish near the front path. On hard, I wouldn't be able to finish first. I'd finish middle of the path or something on hard. I could play it. I could play through the entire game. I could become eligible for the final race, the marathon, actual TTL race. I played the daylight side of that game. I played that game for so many hours. I love that game, TTL. When TTL 3 came out, very excited, bought it. Turns out now there's like 70 difficulty levels, 71, from 30 up to 100. Why it starts at 30, don't ask me. And playing on the difficulty level 30, the absolute lowest difficulty level, not only could I not win any race, not only would I finish last in every race, I would finish way last in every race. Like, the difference between me and second to last was like 3 times the difference between second to last and first place. And I'm the same guy, playing with the same equipment, you know, a few years apart, but just ridiculously hard. I had a playthrough set for that game. I didn't realize how hard it was going to be. I was very excited. So I did a series on YouTube. It's still out there, TTL Man 3. And I still get occasional views for it. And, yeah. I turned that up to hard, or did I turn it on medium? I turned it to hard. I won't race it again. So yeah, I committed myself. You can upgrade the bike 10 times, and there's 5 times. There's 2 classes of cars. So I said, okay, I'm going to do 5. I'm going to do 10 seasons. Play through all upgrade levels for the sport bike, and then all upgrade levels for the super bikes. Super sport, super bike. And there were 2. There are 2. See, in the elimination race, you don't want to finish first in the first elimination race, because then you start at the very back and you're subject for elimination immediately if you get stuck in the back of the pack. My voice sounds a little wiggly. Let me reset my party chat. Sometimes that helps. Okay, let's see if that's better. Otherwise, backup is to use a Discord chat. If that still is a problem, sounds better. Backup is to plug the controller in. But the controller usually helps, plugging the controller in usually helps with the different sound and word the voice. In case you don't know, streaming on Xbox, there's a bug. The Twitch app was completely redesigned many months back now. I want to see. Shows on. Yeah, the village. it was redesigned and rewritten from the ground up in an effort to bring it more in line with the TV, smart TV version. Yeah, see, I'm on the bubble, and the countdown's going to begin pretty soon. So your best bet is not to finish first in the first two. You really want to finish third in the first race. No, no, no! Ah, I don't want to rewind because I need to pass these guys. Just have to get through the accident a little bit cleaner. If I get some points in this race, I will probably win it. Oh no! Okay, that's a rewind. That was everybody. How am I possibly going to avoid that? Okay. I don't know if that involved the leader, but 7th place should be good enough for me to win the whole event. Wow, I've never seen that before. They are incredibly aggressive, and the higher difficulty level you play on, the more aggressive they are. So, yeah, that was impressive. If I had to finish this first, I may actually have to win. I don't know if I have to win the event. Probably have to finish third or something in the event overall. But I should win the event. All I have to do is get some points, basically. Since I have one first place, it's very unlikely that anybody else will. The person that finished second is not. They were back in the elimination row with me. They're not going to finish anywhere. They're not going to get points probably at all. So I get points down to 10th place. That's only 1 point, so I'd rather avoid that. I was in the middle of talking about something. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, I know I was talking about TTL Man 3. Yeah, I played through 10 seasons like I said I was going to. I never qualified for the last race at all. The time, anything with a timer doesn't even change with the 71 difficulty level. So the fact that I was playing on the lowest difficulty level didn't matter. I still had to get through the whole thing and the whole course in like 20 minutes, whatever it is. And so, yeah, I never came close. Actually, I got like 23 minutes was the fastest I got. Look at the difference. Playing on hard, I mean, if you're watching on YouTube, you don't know the difference, but you heard the last episode, if you're I'm playing on hard and I'm smoking it. Before, I couldn't be close to competitive on medium. I had to turn it down to easy. Playing on hard now is like easier than playing on easy. I don't think I even won the last race on easy, but I won the event. Who are they eliminating now? 10th place, 8th place. And this is hard. This is hard difficulty. This is what I was saying last time. The hard difficulty is, the difficulty levels are wildly inconsistent. Now, maybe part of that is going to be that my driving is inconsistent. I recognize that. Certain vehicles maybe I can drive better than others, but this is to a ridiculous extreme. And part of it, I think, is because we're all driving the exact same car. They're not only all non-upgraded, but they're all the exact same vehicle. And so I don't have to worry about somebody else having a different vehicle that's just flat out faster than me. But as I was saying before, if I don't use the loaner vehicle they give me to start, which is usually one of the slower vehicles, I can't get credit in the overall for finishing that section. It doesn't, it'll be marked down as having been completed, but it won't change the percentage. There's some kind of bug if you don't use the right car. At least that's how it appears based on my experience going through, which I have a better than 50-50 chance of being wrong on that point. All right, first event. First place on medium, even though I only needed like third place or something. Oh, I only had to finish 6th or higher. I finished first. Yeah, take that, difficulty level. Got a few nemesis along the way. 5, 6. Be my rival. 6 nemesis. That might be a record. Not quite half the field though. I need to get 11 nemesis to be exactly half the field, which would be over. Can I get a nemesis for my teammate? Maybe not. If not, then 10 would be exactly half of the competition. Oh, I unlocked another vehicle. Nice. That's the vehicle I've got, right? Nissan Skyline. I hope. I didn't pay attention to what vehicle it was. I might have to go back in. It's not this vehicle. That's the last vehicle I had. See, here, it wasn't giving me the 100% when I finished it. That might be another bug, but when I finished it with a vehicle that was not the one they gave me. Anyway, so I did this one, and it is, I don't know. I'm gonna go back in and make sure. Top 3 on this one. And how many are there? 0 upgrades, 1. Okay, so I need, let's see how many upgrades there are. There's probably 3 levels of upgrades, so I go from 0 to 1.5 to 3. That means I need, for 1.5, I need enough mileage for level 2, so I need to go drive around in circles for 22 miles. Okay, this is the Nissan Skyline GTR Time Attack. Oh, I could actually have done it from there faster. There's only one I could use, so show height upgrades. And I have no mileage, and I need 25 miles. Okay. So, and I can't, oh, I can't put my livery on it now. That'll make it easy to find. Hopefully this is one I can actually put my livery on. And it doesn't just give me a selection of 3 liveries. This livery, which starts with green, I still have to customize it to make it look more like my banner. Okay, primary is that green, secondary, no, base is that green, primary is that green. Now secondary, I change to yellow, and tertiary, I change to the same level. Secondary applies to the side stripes. Tertiary applies to the top stripes. So calling them secondary and tertiary is really kind of dumb. So now I have yellow stripe on the side as well as the yellow stripe on the top. And I have the light green stripe and the dark green stripe. So it kind of looks like, I prefer the dark green. So it blends the color in my logo with the cat that I made. I didn't hand make it, they gave it to me. And the team banner. So. And there's no way to say except, you have to say back and then apply. Okay, Nissan Skyline GTR Time Attack. Go back and see what this is. It's the Nissan Skyline Time Attack class. That should be easy to find. Race Creator, I don't like having to do this. Edit. It's not the Time Attack class, it's the Nissan Skyline Time Attack class, which is all tuners. Nissan Skyline Time Attack, there we go. It's only one car, and it's my car. I mean, 25 miles. This is 2.5 miles, so 10 laps. And I do a second driver, etc. And yes, that's the one I got. One. This is another one of the nonsenses of this game that I complain about all the time. That you can't actually just stay in career mode to get all the mileage you need to go through career mode. You have to go into a custom mode. Which means, because of that, they have to give you career mode. They have to update your career mode stats even though you're running a custom race. And that includes running a custom multiplayer race. Therefore, if you're trying to do a career mode playthrough in a single player honest fashion to show what the experience is really like, I can't do a multiplayer race while I'm not streaming, because it's, the stream is to document my journey of playing the career mode. So I can't. People have said, "Oh, can I join you for this race?" Well, I don't have a lot of time. I don't play a lot of games multiplayer because I spend so much time playing on stream and stuff. But still, occasionally I get a chance to play multiplayer or something, but I can't play this game multiplayer, do a custom race multiplayer, or do anything multiplayer, because I get mileage on my cars, and also I get gold, which I wouldn't deserve even if I use a different car. That all goes towards career mode. So if I spent a few hours playing multiplayer races, I'd get all this gold. And then suddenly I'd come back and do the next Twitch stream, YouTube episode, and my gold, how did your gold double? Now you can afford anything you want. Oh, that's because I raced outside of career mode, playing something else. So the bad thing is, career mode is not self-contained. And you have to watch me play these nonsense races when I'm just trying to build up the mileage as quickly as I can. When I first started, I tried to pick an interesting race to give me the mileage, but it turned out to be much easier to just edit this one, and it's always just super easy to drive around. Get the mileage I need, and go full speed all the way. They put a rubber band around my trigger button. But it does mean sitting here and watch me drive around a boring oval for... Hope you're a NASCAR fan! Watch me drive around a boring oval for what seems like an interminably long period of time. NASCAR. Yeah. That's a joke on a car. It was a shoebox pretty hard. Yeah, I'm almost nodding off. I'm really tired. Woke up too early today. You know, if I'm quiet for a minute, that I'm getting a micro nap. As long as I'm awake, I'm talking. Talking my sleep. Try to take a drink from the straight away. Success. Yeah, whatever. I knew what you said. Whatever. I have that voice turned up all the way. I can never hear him. I can never understand what he's saying. I also have the engine sounds turned up all the way because they weren't coming through on YouTube. At least for the earlier cars. I normally turn the engine sounds down so that I can hear my voice over top of them. In this game I had to turn the engine sounds up because you couldn't hear them at all. I turned I turned the announcers at the beginning, the people that intro the race, you know, that you always skip. Those voices, I turned them down a little bit, like halfway or something, so that they're in the background more. They're probably, they're still louder and more intelligible than the engineer's voice, so I have turned up all the way, and the engineer is the one that gives you important information, potentially. What map is this? 6? Oh, that's 6. Oh, that's it. Oh, why you make me do this game? Why you make me do this? Only I could learn how to steer in my sleep. Only I could learn how to sleep. My eyes open. Yeah, I am tired. I'm not that yawn can last. And after this, Saturday is the busiest day for me because on Saturdays I stream for about 4 hours, and I also edit the stream on the same day because Sunday I stream for 6 or more hours, usually 6.5 to 7 hours. And but Monday is a day off from streaming, so I edit that content up on Saturday. I have a day Monday to edit that content. Whereas on Saturday I have to edit up 3 hours worth of videos on the same day. Now, the total time it takes for effort time is about half an hour per episode. So the episodes are, no matter how long the episodes are are 40 minutes for Dirt Rally up to an hour, over an hour for other games. If I try to keep them under an hour, but they don't. So it takes me, and that's actually effort time. But then there's waiting time for things to download. download and render. I get them exported directly from Twitch to YouTube. That way they don't have to come download to my machine. I don't know. Just space on my machine anyway, then to do that. My tablet. In unusual circumstances, I will need to edit something. Tablet. But I try not to. I just use the Twitch. I use the Twitch highlight editor, which is, you know, very simplistic, but that's all I need. Chop up the screen VOD into multiple pieces with stuff out of the middle. Is it? Oh, lap time. I am so sleepy. Eyes are crossing. Oh, my eyes were literally crossing. I'm like, 10th lap. Okay, I can take a nap now. I'm on the last lap. Oh, did I make it? Did I make it? I made it! Yay! I didn't have to finish first. I have only one other person on the track, which is my teammate. Sorry, drink went down the wrong pipe. I had to mute out a cough. All right. Continue. Yay, see, you earn all this money that goes towards your career mode. Buying upgrades and stuff. I have enough money now, I can afford all my upgrades. Yay. That was just upgrade 1. But I did get enough to upgrade 2 because I have to do 1.5 to be competitive this race. I will do the upgrades, but I don't have time to actually do the race. So I'll do the upgrades from the garage. If I remember what it is. It's tuner, and it's probably near the back. And it's the Nissan Skyline something fully upgraded. Time attack. This is it. Nissan Skyline GTR time attack. And it has my livery, spray, but it shouldn't have any upgrades. It does not. So we will do 1.5. And acceleration. And braking. Handling. And earn more currency, that's cool. Earn even more currency, that's better. Sometimes you earn Ragecraft, or whatever it's called, which gives you Racecraft. I don't know what it's called. That gives you experience points. I've already got, that 58 is, I think with the stripe down the middle means it's plus 100. Which I don't even know what that does for you. I don't think anything's locked out until you get so much experience points. I don't know. Anyway, because the stats get all screwy, I actually reset all my stats before I started after practicing and getting all the stuff level set and getting an idea of the game and different level set. I played through the story mode. I wasn't going to do that again. But then I reset all my stats, which you can do before the actual race. So that's it. I got the car. I got it upgraded. Yay. Now we can go back to the career mode and pro and tuner and a new race was unlocked, which is probably this one, Nissan Skyline Time Attack Final. Yeah, see, I did need to unlock something. I had to unlock this one. But maybe I just needed to complete the race. Didn't actually have to be eligible for all. I have to be eligible for all upgrades. Yeah, the fully upgrade, you can't get into the fully upgrade unless your car is completely upgraded. And you don't get enough mileage in these 2 races to buy all the full upgrades unless you go through that stuff of running a custom event. So here we go. Nissan Skyline Time Attack finale, but it's not really a finale because then there's a fully upgraded finale. It's the semi-finale, the pen finale, the penultimate ultimate race. So I am going to take a break here, a little over 50 minutes. If you are watching on Twitch, stick around. I got another hour to go. We will get this race in and maybe even the rest of the tuner. Who knows? 2 rounds here, 1 round there. Maybe I'll have all the upgrades in from this race to get the final upgrades. I'm guessing probably not. I would need to do 10 miles, but there's 2 rounds, maybe. Otherwise, I'll have to go back and do another custom race. But if things go well, keep my fingers crossed. In an hour, I might be able to finish out tuner and then start the next section in the next stream. If not, I'm not going to start a new race in the middle. So, but I have started new. What do you call these? Subclasses, tuner, and whatever. Because the classes, like the car class is Nissan Skyline Time Attack, but the categories, that's what I guess you could call it, categories. Tuner is a category. Alright, I am going to take a break here for those of you on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube though, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be the next weekend at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is midnight in the UK, noon the next day in New Zealand, and 0600 in either Thailand or Bangladesh, depending on whether we're on daylight savings time or not, respectively. Most of the times, the 4 quarters of the earth. And we are on summertime. That's the time I'm recording this. So that's it, folks. On YouTube, Twitch, stick around. Either way, thank you much for watching, and I will see you then.